Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this so bomb look with the Daisy Marquez BH Cosmetics collab. If you guys have not seen it, here is what it looks like. Look at this beauty. I mean, really so beautiful. I actually used quite a few shades today. And if you guys haven't seen this, look how amazing this packaging is. Hello, hello, hello. So cool. I actually used this mirror when I was doing my lower lash line to look up. It was so helpful to be able just to pick it up and not have to pick up the whole palette. This look is an entirely drugstore look, which is amazing because I actually feel like my skin, everything, my lips, my eyes, I feel like everything looks better than it has on my face in so long. I feel like my makeup literally just looks so bomb. I'm living. So yeah, like everything from primer to like the very last step of sprays and everything is drugstore. Sorry, my mirror's over there and I'm like so feeling myself today now. I did do a little bit, I did like one swatch of a shade in this video. I normally don't like swatching my shades. But I do have to say the price point is amazing. It's $23 now and you can always use a discount code. The packaging is beautiful. The shades in here, you get 10 mattes, 10 shimmers, and it's a colorful palette that is not like incredibly hard to work with. It is so beautiful and so affordable. If you guys don't know Daisy, I will link her channel down below. It's at Daisy Marquez, I believe. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video because I know that's what you guys are here for. Okay guys, so I know I legit look super crazy right now with my eye base done and nothing else, but I have something very exciting today. I literally ordered this the second it came out, and it took forever to get here. But I got the new BH Cosmetics / Daisy Marquez collab. And honestly, I'm a big fan of hers. She is like such a come up, and she's just living her best life, you know? So this is the insert that came with the palette. This is her beautiful face. She says, "I'm so excited to finally share my palette with you all. To my flowers who have been there with me since the beginning, this one is for you. I've worked so hard to bring forth this palette, and each color has been created with you all in mind. I can't wait to see the magic that you create with it. Love, always, Daisy." Okay, so this is the look that I have created so far. Super fun. I'm freaking excited. Look how beautiful, guys. Like, I've used quite a few shades, and I really wanted to use the shade Slime. That guy right there. And I love it that she put the S in Slime as a money sign. I thought it was so creative and so cute. So I've done one eye off camera to kind of like see what I was going to do, because I honestly didn't know if this green was going to look even halfway decent with these colors. But looks really good. I'm super happy. So I'm just putting on some eye base. I'm using the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, which if you guys follow me, you know it's been my jam. And then I'm going to go ahead and just give myself a little like self-endorsement here. Go ahead, and if you're not following me, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. I also have my socials linked in the description bar below. It is at Glownicky, and then Glownicky1 for Twitter. Glownicky's for Instagram. Look at this eye base. It looks so good, so smooth. So I'm actually having a pretty rough day. I feel kind of, I was going to film this look yesterday, and then I kind of got interrupted and I wasn't able to film, so I was pretty down about that. But I got to play around with like literally 3 shades yesterday, and I actually really like it. So I'm going to first go in with the shade Dulce right here. And I'm taking this really large fluffy brush. And I learned from my mistake yesterday. I kind of applied this everywhere on my transition yesterday, but for a look that has so many colors, I'm literally just going to apply it towards the top of my brow bone, not hitting the actual like highlight part. But anyway, so I was kind of like down in the dumps this morning. I had a horrific nightmare. I mean, literally some like the world is ending, Hunger Games. I didn't actually watch this movie, but you know the movie where everyone's put in like, what's it called? Like a big metal like fighting arena. It's kind of like the Hunger Games. It was like a really famous movie, but for some reason I can't think of it. It had Dylan O'Brien in it, I think. But anyway, so I never watched that movie, but literally I had a dream that was kind of like that, from what I, have seen of the previews of that movie. but it was such a terrible nightmare. I haven't had a nightmare in a long time. And story time. I used to have really bad nightmares, and they would just be like all consuming. Around the time I actually got my dog, my dreams started shifting a little bit, and I was like being a little bit more okay about like being in the dark. I'm actually really scared of the dark, not anymore, but like before. And now, basically since meeting Tyler, my dreams have shifted, like around that time anyway, my dreams have shifted from me being like scared and being the victim to me being kind of like my own hero in my dreams. And it's actually really cool, like the way that I feel like my confidence has developed into like the way that I portray myself in my dreams. It's pretty cool. But anyway, next I'm going to go in with the shade Vintage right here. It's this beautiful like rusty orange color, but it also has like a bit of like, I don't know, caramel goodness in there. I can't really even explain it. It's such a like, it's almost like a mauve-y burnt orange. It's such a beautiful shade. So I'm applying this right below that next shade, and I'm making sure to bring this one really far into this inner corner right here. But yeah, so I kind of, like Tyler's at school today. He's at the law school all day until this evening pretty much. And so I was kind of like really down, but I have things to do today, so I figured, I was debating on doing this in the afternoon, but I just can't let myself like be down in the dumps all day. So I don't know, I have a really sensitive mental state when it comes to like things influencing my dreams, and so I never watch scary movies at all. I'm really careful about what I let myself see because I know that it will transcend into my dreams. Anyway, I'm still going in with the shade Dulce and just packing that on. I actually went in with my previous brush to blend it out. But, so, then I'm going to go in kind of with the shade Bittersweet and Passion Fruit. They're basically like where do they go? Very similar in shades, except this one's like a little bit more, like, this one's a little bit more purple, this one's a little bit more brown. But it's the shade Bittersweet and then Passion Fruit. I'm actually going to start with Bittersweet and pack it on in the outer corner right here. I decided to go ahead and like self-motivate myself by getting up and doing my makeup, because that's always something that always makes me feel better. So, and by the way, these colors, I know I'm talking about myself, but like this palette, guys, it's so good. I was kind of afraid when I first got it that I'm like, these shades are kind of everywhere. I don't really see like a color scheme for me, but I'm definitely seeing it now that I'm playing with the palette. It's quite easy to use. So, and I'm just going in with a series of like fluffier brushes to apply these in the crease. I'll show you guys actually. I line up all of my brushes that I've used in the order that I use them, and I kind of like lay them down on the table in front of me. So like, it's hard to show you guys, but like I started with this brush, now I'm onto this one, then this one, and these are basically the same brush, these two right here, but like the same shape and stuff, but I just needed different ones for different things. This one's a more precise one to kind of do this inner corner right here. This one is too for this darkness out here. I used a really dark brown, and then to pack on this greens, that's what I used. So I kind of lay all my brushes out like that in that order so that I not only know which ones exactly I used, because like I have all of my other brushes like here on a thing in front of me, but like I need to know which ones I used so that I can continue to use them. So where was I? So yeah, I decided to film first thing today because I have homework to do and everything, but that was like, I was so unmotivated to do it. So I figured I would treat myself, do something for myself first, and then I'll go ahead and do my homework. And I know that, like, I guess you guys could consider this procrastinating, but I needed it. I needed a mental break. It's kind of weird right now because, like, I'm really trying to focus on YouTube and focus on my videos and stuff, but I also don't want to, like, forget about the other things I have to do, and, you know, I have to find a good balance and also give myself a break when I need it. My mom was telling me today, she's like, you should just pick a day to not do anything, because, like, otherwise you're not giving yourself a break at all. Because this is work. Like, filming a video is actually, filming and editing is quite a lot of work. And I know you guys don't see that because it's all behind the scenes, but it is. And so it's a lot of work, which is fun. I mean, it's fun work, but it's work. So she was giving me that advice today. I love my mom. I have yet to have her on my channel, but I really need to, because you guys need to get to know my mom. She's my favorite. I love her, obviously. All right, so I really should silence my phone, you guys. I'm gonna do that now. Sorry. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with this nope, not that one. This teeny little e.l.f. brush. It is the e.l.f. eye crease brush. This is what it looks like right here. This little guy is really dense, and so I'm going to use it, and I'm going to go with the shade Coco, which is this like super, super, super dark brown. And I'm going to basically place this in the outer third of my eye at the very end of my lash line, and then just kind of like kick it up a little bit so that it blends into that darker shade. Oh, actually over here I did it way more higher. Okay, so I'm doing it higher. Okay. That's one thing about doing like one eye first and the other. You have to keep looking back at it. These matte shades together have blended really, really beautifully. And if you wanted to play it a little more safe, you could go in with a shade like this one right here, which is Bougie. I'm actually going to swatch it for you guys. I like never do swatches, but my hand's pretty tan, so. But it's a beaut. Look at that. I mean, like, that is the kind of pigment that you're getting from these shades. So let me just, and then the mattes I'm not even going to swatch because I actually really love all the mattes in here, and I just feel like mattes can like get wasted quicker than shimmers. So then I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and my favorite brush for doing cut creases, this is the flat concealer brush from Ulta Beauty. I just dropped that. And I love this cut crease canvas stuff, which has a really nice eye base, but I really like using concealer for my cut creases because I feel like it gives me more coverage when I'm doing a cut crease, especially when I'm doing it with darker colors like today. So I've talked about my technique for cut creases on my channel before, but basically I apply the color all the way to the end of my eye right here, like where I want the cut crease to be. And I make sure to wipe off my lashes because sometimes that happens and then I get like little dots up here. Then I look up, I roll my eyes, so dramatic. And then I look at the other eye. See how right here it kind of stops and swoops in? I make sure to connect it, so like connect it to the beginning of my eye, like so. And then this gives you a really easy preliminary shape. And then I kind of just fill it in. I make sure to get less product here in the outer parts of the cut crease because obviously that's the part that's going to be blending into the matte shadows. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty easy. Honestly, I was so intimidated by cut creases when I first started doing them. So I can't, you know, like I can't pretend like it doesn't seem super hard, but practice makes perfect. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Slime. This is one of the most intriguing shades in this palette for me. Like I mean, it's just such a cool, I've not seen a palette have a shade this weird. And I normally don't like color, but I saw, this look is actually an inspiration from something I saw from Daisy that she did for the campaign. But for some reason, I can't friggin' find the photo of her. So I'm kind of working off of memory. I just remember it was like a half cut crease with this color in the inner corner. So I'm trying my best to recreate it. When I need shades to be a little bit more malleable to do a cut crease to make sure the line is perfect, I just take my Mario Badescu spray and wet the brush a little bit with that to make sure I get like a really clean edge. I don't really use my Mario Badescu spray to set my face anymore because I feel like I have better, longer wearing products to set my face. But when I first started doing makeup, they didn't have like a lot of drugstore sprays. So it's just like a spray that I really got into because of that. Because it was affordable and it was good enough, you know? and I needed something to set my makeup down because I could always tell how powdery it looked when I was finished. But now, like, let me just show you guys. I have so many drugstore sprays. Let's see. The Milani one is phenomenal. This new Wet n Wild Cocoa one. They also have the original, which is great. This is a priming base from NYX. They have the Morphe one. The Morphe one is a little bit on the higher end side, like when it comes to price. I think it's like $12. But, I mean, it's good, you guys. Like, they have drugstore face sprays to, like, set your makeup. So, just kind of stating. So, yeah, I always use the Mario Badescu one for things like this. And then I'm just kind of making sure my eyes are even. I'm kind of going back and forth at this stage. Let's see. Oh, okay. So then I took this more precise brush. You see how it kind of tapers up at the end compared to my other fluffier brushes. I use this one to kind of clean up any of the edges of my eye makeup here. And then I'm going to blend. I actually took the shade Cha-Ching, which you can't even see that I did this, but I thought it was helpful. It's this dark green right here on the end. And I took it completely dry and I just kind of put it on this lower part right here to kind of blend the green slime color with the shade that I have on the outer corner, or the shades that I have on the outer corner. And so I thought this would be really helpful to do so, even though, like, at the end of the day you can't even see what I did. So I'm going back in with this shade Passion Fruit and Bittersweet, and I'm just kind of like taking my brush and running it on the edge to mesh everything together, make sure it looks good. I keep looking from like far away, up close, you know, just keep checking on it. So I will say this palette, not too bad, but like you can see, actually maybe you can't, like right here, I'm going in pretty lightly, but there's still a little bit of kick up with the shadows. It doesn't bother me, but I figured I would disclose that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my face off camera. Actually, I have a new product to test for you guys. We are nice and zoomed out. Actually, I'm going to show you the new products I got. So I placed an order with e.l.f. because, you guys, I have been on the wait list for the Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f., which if you don't follow Jeffree Star, I am now. I wasn't always following him, but he raved about this and did like a whole wear test on it, and I got it. And not only did I get one, I got two, so that I can do a giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers. So I'm thinking that my giveaway is going to be this guy, and then I'm going to have like maybe 3 winners and do that product, and then a pair of lashes, and then maybe like a grand prize winner where I do like a lash kit compiled together of like my favorite lashes, the glue that I use, and you know, something like that. So we'll see how that goes. But just let your friends know about my channel, because when I get to 500, I'm doing my giveaway. So I'll announce the final details of the giveaway then. But until then, that guy's just sitting there. So I'm super excited to try this. I already know I'm gonna love it. I can't get it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm ripping it. Okay. We're ripping the packaging. But look! I'm so excited. So it's in the shade Universal Sheer, and this is what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited. I've literally been checking the page forever. So I'm just picking up a little bit, and I picked it up with the edge of my nail, and I'm just working it into my pores right here. I literally picked up like the smallest amount. You can barely see the indent right there. It really does blend away perfectly. I'm going to put this around my nose, which gets not only oily, but it's also where you can see like the most like pore texture. It's really satisfying digging into this, by the way, guys. I already know I'm going to love this. This is like such a hard product to get your hands on. It is sold out at Ulta. It is sold out on the e.l.f. website. It is sold out literally at every Walmart, every drugstore you go to. You cannot find this anywhere. And I got you guys because I got an extra, so. Next, I'm going to go in with my NYX priming base. It's called the First Base priming spray. So, as an all over primer. I have actually rediscovered an old love of mine. This is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the shade 120 Warm Nude. It's not the world's most full coverage foundation, but it's pretty full coverage and it's definitely buildable. So the one thing is that it just, ooh, that's cold. Ah, okay, that's really cold. Next, I look pretty, flat right now. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal concealer. I don't know why today I feel like this one. It's just because I guess it's the one I have out. I normally don't like colorful looks, but I'm like really enjoying this. Okay, so for powder, we're gonna keep this look Drugstore, because this is all super affordable. I'm gonna use my Fit Me powder and then just a regular powder puff. They sell these at Walmart. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. This is in the shade Banana, which is too dark for my under eyes, especially if I want to bake with it. But it is the right shade to set the rest of my face with. And they do have a translucent one and a one that's I think like a peachy color maybe. So I'm dusting with my under eye because that L'Oreal concealer gets pretty dry. It's really not the best concealer to just sit there and bake a long time with. Hello, up close and personal. I'm gonna take this little tiny Morphe brush. No wait, sorry, this is from BH Cosmetics too. So I'm gonna take the shade Vintage. Oh, I have to look up for this, otherwise I'm gonna ruin everything. Make sure to connect it in the outer corner. Whew. Then I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Bittersweet. Okay, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera. I've been really on this Morphe bronzer. I was gonna say brush. So I'm gonna use that to bronze. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna use that to bronze up my face. I don't have a very big forehead, but I always like bronzing my forehead just so it kind of matches everything. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. bronzer palette. I actually got this in the shade Light, and I'm actually going to use it just to contour a little bit. And if you guys don't know, this is my technique for highlight. I always just take my wet beauty sponge, dab it on my face, give my highlighter something to cling to. Also, it makes my skin less powdery in the long run. It's like a pre-setting to the setting spray. So I like to take this product specifically near the apples of my cheeks. Actually, somebody commented on one of my videos, my yellow video, which is like really popular. Someone commented and was like, LOL, you brought your highlight all the way under your eye. I do that so that when I smile, like, and the light is hitting me right in front and not from the side, because normally you can only see highlight from the side here. And I like to, take my photos a lot of the time like facing the camera, and that's when you like speak to people, so that's why I do that. And obviously blush goes here, so what do you even mean? I was like confused about that one, because like blush, there's different ways to apply blush depending on the face, the shape of your face, and depending on what you want to achieve with your blush. People who have really round faces normally want to elongate their face and take their blush kind of like higher up, but also it's about personal preference and what you like. If you don't like highlighter down here, don't put it down there. If you don't like wearing 5 pounds of highlighter, don't do that either. That's all about you. I love me some heavy highlighter. It's really hard. I don't know. It's a personal preference. I really honestly wonder when the heck I'm going to be tired of it. But I'm not yet. So when I am, I'm sure you guys will be the first to know. I want to stick to this video being pretty affordable products. So I'm going to go with my Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette. I'm going to use, this is in the shade Cleopatra's Kiss. So I'm going to use the gold shade in this guy. I honestly feel like that shade, that like little gold in that quad, is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Razy collab. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with blush. I'm going to use this one right here from Wet n Wild. It's in the shade Mellow Wine. If I could just get it open. Here we go. Beautiful color. Packing it on the cheeks, kind of darkening it up a little bit. I really like blush to be on my cheeks because I, like right on my cheeks, because I feel like it, I used to not like blush. I used to like never wear blush, but I feel like it makes my face look a little bit more alive. Okay, so when I placed my order, I got these 3 goodies from them. Oh sorry, I ordered this one too. I actually got another lip product, but I gave it to my mom. I ordered the lip plumping gloss in Bellini, which I like. I like the one that I've been using, which is Champagne Glam, but they were out of that one on the website, so I picked up this one. They also gave me this moisturizing lipstick. If it's not a shade that I am really into, I might put it in a giveaway. I'm just gonna open it to see what shade it is on the inside. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I've heard that if you take this off, it's a lip balm. I don't know if that's true, the bottom part. So I'm gonna include this guy in the giveaway. Okay, so I put it back. It's all prepackaged exactly how it was. I didn't touch it at all. You guys will see. But I figured this guy, the putty primer, you know, I'm going to start putting together a little giveaway because the support that I have received from you guys has been phenomenal. But this is one of the things that they did send me, and it's called their Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick in the shade Touch of Nude. And I am a nude girl, you know. And actually I don't have a good nude lipstick that is like exactly what I want in my shade. And look at this. It's like they know me. Look at that. That literally matches my lips perfectly. So freaking pumped. I was lining my lips and I just dug my hand into this lipstick. What the heck, you guys? Oh, it feels really moisturizing on my hand though. I swear, somebody come get me. I'm a hot mess. So my lipstick is a little bit messed up now, but oh my god, I love it. It's so moisturizing. And so then I'm going to go in with this Peach Bellini pumping lip gloss from e.l.f. as well. This is such an affordable look, you guys. I can't even. And I'm just gonna, oh, I like this color. It doesn't have any glitter, but it's like a really beautiful sheen. Honestly, I think that once I run out of this lipstick, I'm gonna repurchase it. It's in the shade Touch of Nude, and it is their Beautifully Bare lipstick. I just would have never thought to pair this like super slimy color, this like neon green. I would have never thought to pair it with these warm tones, but yes, I'm so excited. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I just want to close my eyes a little bit and show you guys what this is looking like. I'm so proud of myself for really playing with this palette, and because I was gonna look at a picture and I couldn't find it, so I just had to kind of like do what I wanted to and kind of go from memory a little bit. And I love the way it turned out. I'm so absolutely thrilled for Daisy coming out with this palette, and most of all, I'm thrilled I own it because hello, it's beautiful. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so that you know that every time I upload, and leave me a comment on how your day's going, or just chat, I don't know, talk to me. I actually really love your comments, and I love hearing from you guys. It really makes my day every time I get a comment. So I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.